let's check in and see what's going on with the unions. See where we're at with the masculine and feminine energy. Again, you can be in a twin flame union, you can be in a divine union, you can be, really it's about the energetics, and what I want to get back to is the core energetics of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies and how they're playing out on the planet at this time. So let's tune in. Let's see. We'll connect with the what I'm getting is the divine masculine first. So let's check in with the divine masculine energy. Let's see what's going on there. The word I'm hearing is contemplation, introspection, unraveling, looking at patterns, looking at dynamics, looking at family bloodlines, lineage, patterns, looking at culture, religion, father, looking at their father and habits, looking at mother, habits, beliefs, patterns, looking at themselves and what they've carried into this life, looking at where they have become like their parents and where they need to make changes at this time. So the divine masculine is going through a deep awakening, recalibrating, realignment of himself and his soul to return back to more authentic expression of him. And it can be divine masculine, can be in the, you can be the feminine and have the divine masculine. We both have divine masculine, divine feminine energy within us. So this energy is within all of us. It's the masculine part of the energy. So the masculine is waking up, getting beyond the ego, choosing to go beyond the ego, choosing to face the ego and start to remove the masks of the past, the wounding, the protection, the barriers that held them back from more intimacy, more connection, more vulnerability, and opening of the heart, but more softer, more allowing, listening more, listening to the intuition, breathing into spaces that are uncomfortable, not resisting like before, not putting up the guard and walking away or going silent or lashing out, but listening more, breathing more, tuning in, seeing patterns, breathing in, understanding, choosing to understand rather than shut down. That's really important. I'm getting an H on my neck now. So wanting to communicate, wanting to be more open with communication and expression of themselves. Also moving into the higher heart and connecting more with their heart through this time. And breathing more into the energies of change, like accepting that change is here and learning not to be so rigid, but to allowing more flexibility and more flow, and knowing that they are changing, they're morphing, they're becoming a higher being, a more higher version of themselves. So they're going to give themselves permission to discover the next version of themselves and no longer hold themselves back because of the people around them or the environments around them, or fear of judgment, fear of shame, fear of guilt, fear of blame, but choosing to become their higher selves through this time, which is really beautiful. So that's amazing. That's really beautiful to hear that and connect with that, because that is the energy of October onwards, choosing the new timelines and moving into more authentic expression of your soul self. So that's brilliant for the divine masculine. Let's check in with the divine feminine, see where the energy is at this time. So the divine feminine is integrating the new energetics, dropping more into her heart. Her kundalini energy is rising, so her fire, I can see like a fire rising through her vessel. She's tapping into more creativity, she's tapping into her creative life force, she's expressing herself more, she's wanting to express her creative abilities. She's not going to hold herself back now anymore, she's not going to hold herself back from being her true self. She's shining, she's wanting to shine, she's more expressive, she's more confident in herself, she's more connected with her body, her intuitive senses, her mind and how her mind has taken her down the rabbit holes before. She's now choosing to see her beauty, see her worth, see her light, shine her light, honor herself, honor the pain that she's alchemized and aligned to the higher vibrations. So all the density and the shadow work that she's done and everything that she's come through, like she's honoring her pain and she's moving to higher vibrations. She's honoring her soul's journey, but she's also choosing to not stay in the past, but to move forward. That today is a new day, and today is a day that I get to create a new version of myself and a new expression of myself, and I get to have new experiences for my growth. So I'm choosing that. I'm choosing to step forward. I'm choosing to move forward. I'm not going to stay in the past anymore. I'm not going to stay in the heaviness of the past. I'm not going to stay in the wounding. I'm going to rise. I'm rising. I'm moving to new vibrations. And I'm excited about the journey ahead. I'm excited about who I'm becoming. I'm excited about claiming my sovereignty and claiming my throne through this time and shining my light and my brilliance on the planet for all to see. Like, she's not ashamed. She's ready to shine. She's ready to be unapologetic for who she is, who she came here to be, the gifts she came to share, the light she came to spread, the light codes she came to anchor, the spaces she came to go to and light up. And she's not afraid of being her true self through this time, which is really beautiful. So she's taking back her power. She's stepping into her soul suit. She's more embodied in her true self. She's not going to allow the dynamics and the chaos of the past to hold her back. She can see through the red flags. She can see the red flags. She can see the power play games. And she's choosing to stay in her own balance, to stay in her own lane, to stay in her own sovereignty, no matter what is thrown at her. And as she does this, she moves into vibrations of emotional fulfillment, more harmony, more peace, more joy, more happiness, more flow, more authentic expression, more integrity with her soul, more alignment with her higher self, and more truth and transparency of who she truly is. So more empowerment, which is really beautiful. And this creates the dynamic for the masculine to also rise. As she stands in her sovereign power, the masculine energy naturally has to rise to meet her, and is choosing to rise to meet her, which is really beautiful. Yeah, that's really beautiful. And that's what I've been feeling. The masculine energy is changing, is rising to meet the divine feminine. The divine feminine is holding her power through this time. She's choosing to rise through this time. She's choosing to do the inner work, and she's choosing to see the beauty of her soul and not to shy away, but to shine in her truth and in her sovereignty. So that's absolutely gorgeous. So keep doing the inner work, and keep rising through this time, because we are in a new space and we are going into new vibrations. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what the cards want to say to us. Yeah, beautiful. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. You're seeing through the ego. You're seeing through the power plays. You're seeing what is really gold for your soul, and not really what the society tells you makes you happy. You're aligning with your happiness, and you're seeing, what glitters is not always gold, but you're choosing to see. And this is the mask coming off. You're ready to show your true self, but you're also seeing through the mask of others. And as you see the mask of the divine masculine, he starts to dissolve. The mask starts to dissolve, and you can see really what's going on underneath the surface. So the divine feminine is becoming incredibly intuitive, more aligned with her truth, and seeing the power plays in the dynamics of the masculine feminine, but she's choosing not to play them anymore. She's come to the edge. This is a new beginning. This is a space you're moving to, a new space for your soul to express, to experience, to embody new truths, to dance with the divine, to dance with the cosmos, to have new expansive experiences, to discover the becoming of you. Message in a bottle. We are getting so many downloads at this time, new discoveries, new information coming in, more love coming on the planet, new connections coming in, new souls on your next level that are ready to love you the way, in your true self, right? In your truth, in your transparency, in your integrity, in your authenticity. New souls are coming in to meet you at that vibration because they can feel your frequency and they can feel your vibration. So you're going to be, they're going to be like moths to a flame, Divine Feminine. So be open to new messages coming in for your soul. And Treasure Island, to see the beauty of your soul, to see the beauty of your soul. You're waking up, you're discovering your beauty, you're seeing what you carry inside of you, you know, you're honoring your lessons, you're honoring your gifts, you're learning to align with your truth and to go on a new journey. So slow and steady wins the race. So, you know, Treasure Island is within you. So to trust yourself through this time and where you're being guided to go. And the Divine Masculines being called to breathe, to acclimate, to, you know, center themselves in these new vibrations as they are rising. So to stay embodied, not go into the logical mind and go into overwhelm and anxiety, but to breathe and come into your body. Listen to your body more, listen to your intuition. Deeper knowing, listen to your intuition, listen, you have the, you know, your multidimensional senses. You're being called to step away from the logical mind and the ego mind and listen multidimensionally to your deeper knowing, because you have it, to trust it. And you are regenerating at this time. You are becoming a new being. You're rising. You're letting go of the old shield, the old wounding, the old masculine traits that you had. And you're choosing to rise through this time. You're choosing to become your true self. You're choosing to become a new being. And you are becoming a new being. So you're going through a death and rebirth. And you're choosing to rise to meet the Divine Feminine through this time, which is really, really beautiful. Wow, look at that. Time to go. It's time to go to your next vibration. It's time to go to your next chapter. It's time to go into the mystery. You can't see the path ahead, but you're leaving something behind. You're choosing to go into the mystery and discover the next version of you, and also the souls that you're meant to meet on the journey ahead and the experiences that you're meant to have. You're saying yes to your new beginning. You're saying yes to your soul, and you're taking your space and you're going. It's time to go. You're closing those chapters that need to be closed, and you're moving towards more aligned connections and the path that you are choosing for yourself through this time. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, beautiful reading. So I can see the masculines waking up on the planet, and I can see the Divine Feminine standing in their sovereignty, in their truth, in their integrity. And as they do that, the Divine Masculine naturally has to evolve and rise to meet her. So that's beautiful. So let me know how you're experiencing the energies. Let me know what you're going through at this time. But 2026 is about divine unions. It is about merging with your divine self, sacred union within, but also with others on the planet, coming into union with others, maybe in partnerships, in co-creations, in business ventures, in love and romantic ventures together. Everything is coming into coherence and union as we move into 2026. So this is why you are closing out chapters at this time. In a number 9 year, you're closing out old, patterns. You're closing out old relationships that don't serve who you are becoming and the soul and the expansion of your soul. Like you've grown too big for the spaces you've been in, and you're honoring that, and now you're choosing to move on to your next vibration. So this is exciting. Also, yeah, it can be tough closing out chapters, but it's the choices you're making now to have the courage to go on your own adventure and see where your soul wants to take you next. And really, that's where we're at this time. Okay, so let me know how you're doing. Love to hear from you, and I will see you soon on the next video. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.